hope they're not all hostile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 enemies here. It's gonna be a bitch and a half. If they are hostile. Oh, right, yeah. Whoops.
Taking position. Still on my feet. Mundus vorticipi.
Of course I miss. Because why the fuck not?
witching hour.
Why the fuck is he not being fucking affected?
A rough tempest I will raise.
Oh wait, I can't do damage to my allies.
Battle favors the fearless.
A warrior's favor. Nothing will stand in my way.
Got to do the thing again. God, I need to change that. Speak to animals. Packed weapon. Automatically get renewed when you long rest. Oh, that is so fucking annoying.
Well, so much for peace.
Or at least make us so I can do the bind packed weapon in battle. Dumb, stupid fuck cunts. Fuck is wrong with you retards?
No time to waste. Battle of wits. A tale for the ages. One can't always be a gentleman.
That's what was in there. Those little shits.
Get these wounds taken care of.
Where do I go from here? Time to press ahead.
Let me recite their demise. I don't fancy their chances.
no time to waste. Survival is all that matters. You picked the wrong fight, friend. Assume nothing. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Lovely little pick-me-up. The pride of the gate.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Oh, this...
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zathusk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Yeah, investigate the device first. Come on. Crap again. And of course it's fucking 1. Because why the fuck not?
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside. My time has come.
Go ahead, Lae'zel. You've earned it.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zathusk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed. You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Get out of there, Lae'zel. You won't survive this anguish. $30! Oh, I better get a 20 from this. Come on, come on, come on! What the fuck?! What are we gonna fucking look?! Come on!! The actual fuck!! Like 4 times in a row!
No! Flacken! Purge me of this blight!
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
My queen! Hear me!
That thing's killing her! Do something, damn it!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish. The pain is too great. The visions flicker, but refuse to come into focus.
What the absolute fuck?! What? What is the fucking point in trying? It's all gonna be 3, 2, 1, 5 fucking low things every time! What is the fucking point? You must listen. The device is changing you. You are becoming illithid. Oh, deception.
I am becoming pure! Lashika! Lashika! Lashika!
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
The Zaith'isk overwhelms the both of you. The weight of the astral sea crushes your mind and spirit.
Enough! Damn it all! The parasite. I still feel it. I am Githyanki. I will not be gay. No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
That was too close. You were lucky I was there to save you once again.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaith'isk might have killed me.
The Gustil must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend. As is all of Kresh Yillik.
A traitorous doctor? How can you be so sure?
This Zaithisk is a deviation. It was altered. There is no other explanation. Vlaakith must have some purpose, some design I'm not meant to see. In my queen I trust. One day soon she will honor me for it. She must. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Defender of the people.
I thought that was on by default. What the hell?
No time to rest.
Walk in death.
broken. Need to find another way.
There's plenty of space. I could easily fly there, you stupid game. You can land there, walk across and fly across. What the hell? If you have the ability to fly, you should be able to fly over there.
That might be worth a look. Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I think some proper introductions are in order.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know...
Aye. Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
I suppose we could part with a few of our rations.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
We'll meet him in camp later. Let him have his rest and repast in the meantime.
There go our best supplies.
I'm gonna respec Will as a level 2 or 3 warlock and the rest monk.
Can a squiddy go solo, Laser? You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. Dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
defender of the people.
Fate spin. Dost thou require an as thou
Thinking level 3 so I can get the pack summon. Yeah, I think as a warlock, you should get that. The selector should be just one, and you're forced to get Eldritch Blast. So I need a +3 in Charisma. Yeah, I might just use that. Forget that and just... Now this would come in handy, I think. Mm. Hmm. Oh, the only downside of that is Bard did come in handy. Uh, oh god, that fucking eyelashes. Oh, now what should I put this thing at? What? This might come in handy. But what? Uh, ah. Mm. I could forego some constitution, put into strength. Does that essentially make like a quarterstaff or spear like a sort of dual wield weapon? try this for now. Because of my charisma and the Eldritch Blast ability I usually do. The main thing is, you know, brawling for damage, but then I can also use Eldritch Blast for range. Oh, I need wisdom. Monk weapons. Okay, so he's probably gonna make him use like a staff or something.
Remarkable crossbow. Sharon made, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that is infuriatingly annoying. Oh, that inventory is huge. Oh, that little mistake was so hilarious. Annoying, but hilarious. Since that little fuck up just now, I might as well go back to the grove and sell this stuff. Or
Where am I needed?
what the...
All's well that ends.
Oh,
Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, there he is.
Ah, there you are. Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces of your provisions.
Gap between his
You'll find
fingers
quite
is way too
sated
big.
indeed.
What?
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, I that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Mistra is mistaken. I will be the Absolute's destroyer.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The Orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
We will be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. It's a win-win.
I may be slow to anger, but I will not Have you sully this moment of most sorrowful import with ill-considered levity?
It's all right, Elminster. If ever gallows humor were appropriate, this is its grim, smiling hour.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Maena hastra mistraria Italion thras annas distra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We will find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the skies-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will.
He's over there.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Yeah, and Lae'zel, she should take the lead.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Hilarious on these. What are you asking of us, boss? God damn it, Will, I can't take this guy seriously now.
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yilik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, You've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Who is the person inside the prism?
If they have not said, they must have good reason. And I won't be the one to betray them.
Kind of like this guy, actually. Okay. He speaks true of the Zaith. You need to trust him.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth.
I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
Will do, Vegeta.
I should go.
Vegeta
Vlaakith's
hair.
gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
See you later, Vegeta hair.
The pride of the gate.
Looking ahead.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does Ascension entail, exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Who do you think is the person in the prism?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does that mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
What if Voss is wrong? What if his claims are wrong and Vlaakith are real?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
A hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children. Go on then.
The crash training room was illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
That's incredible. I have no doubt they deserved it.
Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
What disc from the crash?
Your mind connects with Lae'zel's, and together you envision the Githyanki disc.
Another part of the Orpheus tale. This one has been translated to Common.
I like to hear you tell the story.
Fine. The Prince of the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir, glorious prince. There's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared that Vlaakith should be queen. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized the throne.
You speak like Kithrak Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable. As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen. Well, enough conjecture. I did what you asked, so let's be done with it.
Oh.
Let's move. I've got a long road ahead.
audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined him to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Of course. Kind of you to stop by.
Moving ahead.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
Oh, yes, has it? Got new stuff though. Ugh. So. Oh, I'm tired. I might go to sleep in a minute. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.